From Global's newsroom at 1 o'clock, Sir Keir Starmer has told the Prime Minister to get his house in order after suffering his largest Tory rebellion last night. Boris Johnson had to rely on Labour votes to pass Plan B coronavirus measures. The Labour leader says Conservative MPs who defied party orders voted against steps to protect the NHS. He's questioned the Prime Minister's authority to lead the country.
His own MPs have had enough. They won't defend him. They won't turn up to support him, and if he proposes them, they won't vote for basic public health measures.
The head of the UK Health Security Agency has warned the NHS could be in serious peril due to the Omicron variant. Dr Jenny Harries has told MPs it's probably the most significant threat since the start of the pandemic. Infections in most parts of the UK are doubling every 2 days. Dr Harries says it's still too early to determine the severity of the illness caused by the strain.
The real potential risk here, and I would underline that because we are still learning a lot about the variant, is in relation to its clinical severity and therefore whether those cases turn into severe disease, hospitalisations and deaths.
The Prime Minister is holding an emergency Cobra meeting which will take place later to discuss the threat of Omicron. One person has died and a number of others are unaccounted for following a fire at a block of flats in Reading. Police are questioning a 31-year-old man on suspicion of murder and arson. Emergency services were called to the building in the early hours of this morning. Inflation has risen to its highest rate in more than a decade. The cost of living rose by 5.1% in the 12 months to November, up from 4.2% the month before. The price of fuel, energy, clothing and food all went up. And Sir Lewis Hamilton has been knighted by Prince Charles at Windsor Castle for service to motorsports. It's 3 days since the 7-time F1 world champion controversially lost the 2021 title to Max Verstappen. In the city a short time ago, the FTSE 100 was trading down 13 points at 72.05. The pound buys $1.32 and €1.17. LBC weather: light rain for Northern Ireland, southern Scotland and northwest England. Largely dry and bright elsewhere with some drizzle in the south. Highs of 12 degrees. From Global's newsroom for LBC, I'm Amelia Cox.